Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Peace on the Streets Radio Show. I'm your host, Prince of the Sun.
And your girl, me. And we got...
Hello.
And your neighbor, what's up, everybody?
What's up, my neighbor? How you doing?
We doing good. And of course, we got our girl, Kiana, here.
Kiana.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing, Kiana?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, you know what? It's been tough today.
It has.
Looking at them pictures, man.
It's been rough.
I mean, you know, we got a lot to talk about today, you guys. I got to get my schedule in first, you all, but we have a lot to talk about these guns and the gun laws and the politicians and what should we be doing. Next week, we're going to get us a politician on next week.
You know, I would love to bring Monique back, but that's not going to happen.
It's gonna be
Well,
tough.
we're going to find, I got a politician.
Can we bring in attorneys as well?
Yes.
Wherever we can.
Next week, we're gonna try to get to the root of things and see what can we do to change what we got going on. You know, I mean, because there's certain parties, they say the Republican Party won't support that you have to show ID, our backgrounds on getting these guns, and they supporting the big KR9. What are they, Neo? With the magazine?
Oh, the NRA or?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, before we start getting into everything, I think we had a great idea here from Kiana, and I think we should probably start the show with a moment of silence for everybody that we lost.
Let's do that.
So, real quick.
How many was it? 21?
I mean, they said 19 right now,
Let's do 19 seconds right quick.
but it keeps rising.
Quick.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
They said 21.
They did.
Let's go with 21.
Goodness
Let's do
gracious.
21 seconds, y'all. We can do that.
All right. Us in the moment of silence, and it was honestly just a terrible thing that happened. Before we get into trying to solve it, trying to blame and all of that, I think that we got to remember that it's real people, real kids. They had full lives ahead of them, and that's what it's really
You
about.
took out generations. I mean, when you start looking at, when it gets deep, those kids was going to have kids. They was going to have kids. They was going to have kids. I mean, you're knocking out generations, you know, so it's a sad thing, but we have to do something in our country. I mean, what is going to take? Us going in, not shooting babies at daycare? We have to do something about the guns.
They don't care.
They don't care.
In the United
It's about
States
the
is all
money.
about armor. It's all about war, all about firearms. We're like the not only country, but there's most of the countries you're not allowed to bear arms, and
Yeah.
even their law enforcement can't bear arms.
Some countries are saying, they feel sorry for the United States because this have never happened in their country. It's been 155 mass shootings this year. This year. I mean, not talking about one-on-one killing.
Yeah.
America, but if you look at it, all the shows are killing. I mean, every show that you turn on, I mean, you can watch Hawaii 5-0, and it's graphic.
It still
shooting,
doesn't
too.
matter. I see killing all the
Everything
time. I'm
is-
racing,
yeah.
killing. My parents were in the military. It doesn't. No.
that's
We
not
know
it.
what's right, what's wrong.
Yeah.
And we know not to kill children. Hello.
Yeah.
And just the things that you see, it's an 18-year-old. He's kind of a child himself. He was in high
is.
school,
He
guys.
He's
You
a
know,
child.
right?
He
He's
is a
18.
child.
He is
Yeah.
a child.
Yeah,
He was in
it.
high school.
But guess what? Now it went deep. Now they saying he was coming through from abusive parent. I knew that would happen to him when I heard he shot all them kids. Something happened to him as a child, and they saying that while
It
he was.
still doesn't matter, Prince.
I know it doesn't.
There's
but
people that go through trials and
but
tribulations like
everybody-
crazy, and they don't end up killing people.
It's mental illness. Is in. That's what it is.
Mental
Illness
illness
is a
is
part
good.
of it.
I'm just
It
saying.
is a
I'm
part
just
of
gonna
it,
say this
you know?
though. Mental illness is used so loosely. There's so many people just claiming that
That's
because
true.
they're having a tick tick
But
boom.
you can't. But you,
know
can't.
what I mean?
Like nobody in their right mind would do something.
It doesn't
like
make
that,
sense,
you
right,
know? Like
right.
so you have to be like outside your senses. That's not
Video
something-
games.
Nah, don't.
I don't
not
Let me
believe
tell
that.
you what with video
Not
games.
video
I bet
games.
he plays video games.
No,
Everybody-
Prince, it doesn't
everybody
matter. I
plays
play video games too. Doesn't
Who
matter.
doesn't play
I
video
mean,
games?
but I'm
you know?
just saying, it's
Video
video
games are
game.
more
It's
popular
bad with a
than-
person that's not mentally stable.
But other countries
there's
have
so
video
much-
games, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but with the video games, there's an article out that video games make people crazy and make them think.
I'm
things
telling
like
you.
that.
Yeah,
There's a whole
because they
audio.
sit there and play
There's
this.
single-
Then you could say it about movies, and you
Yeah.
could say it about so much
But,
more.
but check it out. Like, all right,
And you
every
can't.
country has the same video games. Japan has these video games. Belgium
Everybody
has
got the
these
same
video
laws.
games. You can exactly.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have the
That's
same
the point. That's what we
laws.
got to focus on because everything else is a distraction. Like everything else is a distraction. It's
But
not
it's
about
part.
the
I mean,
movies.
but
It's not
I'm
about
just saying,
the. It's not about
it's
the
more
video
than
games.
just one thing.
It. I
It's
mean, it's
not- I'm
like
just saying,
it's like
it's
it's like
it's a
the
lot of
laws and the
things.
and the gun culture. That's it. That's really the only things that
I
it
think
is.
that's the only thing as well.
That there's nothing else to blame.
Yeah.
It's the laws and the gun culture.
Yeah,
Period.
I'm just saying I can blame a lot.
Like there's nothing else
but
because every country
then
has
that's
everything
society,
else.
and that's just like the way we live. There's nothing you can do about that. But the thing is that
Well, hold on, wait a minute.
There's-
Hold on,
there's
I beg to differ.
a-
We don't have to. Excuse me. We don't have to make violent video games. And for you got these violent, we don't have to make them via violent.
but you just see violent movies, and then you just see violence in the street.
You
you still see it. The news, you still see it.
What we complain about the kids doing? Video game, right here. They watching it, and then.
But there's adults that's doing mass
But-
I
murders.
know, but they
If
not
I-
going out killing.
But-
You talking about people
Let
that's
me-
mind not wrapped too tight.
Let me put it.
I
let
don't
me-
think.
I
I
just
don't
see-
think video games
I
is
hear-
excuse.
I just see
Okay.
something you don't, and you see something that I don't, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I see something else.
I don't think video games
I,
is
I,
a
think,
part of it.
I think the
I don't
the
think it's a big
like,
part at all.
like the video
I
game
don't think so.
thing.
Okay.
There are some violent video games, but if you look at like the most popular video games right now, they're all pretty much non-violent. It's games like Minecraft, Roblox, FIFA, like the Mario games. Those are
Music.
like the
But-
top games, right? Like video games exist everywhere, but everywhere doesn't have mass shootings.
Well,
so
we
it
have a
can't
problem with
be-
our laws.
That's
That's
I
what
mean,
we're
that's the
saying.
ultimate.
It's a lot.
That's what we're saying.
That's
It's
the
the
issue, though.
laws. It's the fact that an 18-year-old could go get a gun.
Yeah.
As the fact that they could get a
And you know
rifle.
what I want to do?
There's no mental checks to go
that's,
get a gun.
That's what I want to do.
you know?
Now I've been playing this video game because I play video games, and I'm able to go get this thing with the mag and all that stuff. Now guess what? I want to try it out on somebody. I'm tired of playing. I done mastered the video game. I'm just saying, video game. It's a lot in in America, and that's one of them.
But you could get an 18-year-old can get a rifle, but not
That's
a handgun.
bad. Yeah, that's
okay.
terrible.
Whoa,
Yeah.
mind
Yeah.
blowing,
But
right? They could
video
get a.
games is a double argument because it helps make people smarter, critically thinking, but it also makes people more crazy.
Yeah.
It
It
doesn't
just
make
depends
people
on what
more
you're
crazy.
playing.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
I see it.
It doesn't make.
If you're
people
gonna,
more
I'm just
crazy.
gonna say, if you're gonna say the video games, then you might as well say the movies, and
Yes,
you might as well
it's
say the
true.
news.
Well, let's keep running it.
You know,
Keep running
the
it.
news, the same thing. They'll show us.
What the
everything.
news, we news ourselves, and what we do is we bring the news.
We're
to the
media,
people.
but we do bring a
But
lot of
it's like- it's like
positivity in
news.
media. No, we're not like the rest of the news.
No, I ain't saying the
'Cause,
rest of them, but some of them show. I watch the news every day. I watch Channel 9 every morning.
I try not
watch
to.
the news.
Me neither.
I do
Because
because
that's
I
what
like
drives
to know
me
what's going
insane.
on.
That's what drives me
Because
You know,
I know how to
there's-
pick and choose from it.
Here's-
I know it's bad in it, but then it's good too. Then they talk about the positive side. All news ain't just bad. I watch it
true.
every
Oh,
day.
video
It's
games
not-
is not just bad.
I didn't say that.
We're-
I know. I
yeah.
play them.
But-
I
but
play
I think-
NFL.
but-
So
alright.
I said the violent ones.
But Prince, all right, just riddle me this, right? If it's the video games, then
I know.
why?
I didn't say it's all
Okay,
videos.
I feel you.
I said it's some.
I would hate to
Okay,
put the violent
I
games
feel
up.
that,
I
but-
said the violence part
But
of
I'm
it.
saying, like, why isn't this violence in other countries that have the same video
Because
games?
we don't have the same laws.
That's what we're
that's what we're
saying. It's the
trying
to
laws
say.
and the
No,
gun
because-
laws, not the
because
video
there's-
games.
Yes, it is the
Part of
video
that.
game.
No, because
But
other
part of
countries
that-
have the same video games.
We're going to change the subject and go to get into our
can't.
I don't think he's
But
getting
you-
it.
I do get it.
No,
We're-
because
we're
other
just-
video games have the same. Other countries have the same video games,
I understand.
but they're not doing mass murder shootings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's the laws, but I'm just saying in America, maybe we need to stop the video games. I mean the violent ones.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm not. I don't want to keep talking about the video
Yeah,
games.
because we'll go back and forth
Yeah,
on
we'll
that.
go
Yeah.
back and forth. on
I'm
that.
just seeing something that I see
I
in the
think
video game.
the more
and it's like
pressing-
rappers.
The video
But-
games are in other countries.
I'm just saying, how about rappers?
right,
You don't
but-
think they should be held accountable?
I think maybe the more
I don't understand the
importantly, we
question.
should make it so that like
The rappers
kids
should
that are
be held
18 can't get
accountable of the
guns.
shooting?
We should make it so that you have to have like mental health checks so that you have guns. We should make
I'm
it
not
so that
gonna
you
buy
have
my
to
grandson
get
You know
like
what's
video
several
game?
like.
I like how you said a
like,
mental health check. Did you
yeah.
know that they checked his background and he was clear? He's brand new. He's 18 years old.
Right. That's
Yeah.
why.
They
That's
can
why a
have a
regular.
regular-
That's
The
why a
schools
regular
need
background
more
check isn't
security.
enough.
Right.
They need people to be more alertive of the children. And I
We
was
got a
watching
hot show today,
TikTok
you guys.
earlier.
Yeah, we do.
This
We have a
lady
hot
was like,
one.
after that, she got this like thing to put in the child's backpack. It's a bulletproof vest
Oh,
in their
no
backpack.
way.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It's just messed up that we
So
have
that's
to
what
do
they
that.
say, ain't it?
Like,
Now
that's
they
not
saying
that's not a solution. That's like dealing with the worst problem ever.
And you know
It's
how he
like-
got in there and shot the
It's
kids.
crazy.
Let me ask you this, Neo, who do you think we should go to in regards to this? In regards to gunfight and gun laws, and who do we
Politicians.
Who do we like protest to? Where do we go?
So the biggest problem, like the Democrats have the majority of the control of the country, and one of the biggest obstacles that they tend to have is Mitch McConnell from the Republican side. But from their side, there's this guy named Joe Manchin. He is a senator that holds quite a lot of power because he has a position in kind of like that Bible Belt area, and he's like the last standing Democrat that's available to them in that area. So he's the one that tends to go against like these kinds of votes most often. So from the Democrat side, that's him. But from the Republican side, it's people like Mitch McConnell. And we're here in Florida, so our representatives are Marco Rubio and
Right.
DeSantis. So those are the two people that we can talk to about doing something here.
And we're going to give a shout out to all the kids that graduated this year.
Yay!
To all the moms. And to all the moms, we thank you.
Yes.
And the dads, too.
That's right, kindergarten, that's a big deal. 5th grade, 8th grade, and seniors. Come on.
Congratulations.
Oh, don't forget about college. I mean, don't forget about college.
I gotta read you all this post about graduation.
Yes.
It is like the funniest thing ever. It's a post about graduation, and it says, let me find it here.
And this is Reshell Smith, by the way. For Wild Wealthy Wednesday.
Things that gonna keep you broke.
I got a couple things that's gonna keep you broke too. So he said, I think I'm all congratulated out. I've congratulated 5,000 people today. I got a new wig. Congratulations. I like men and women. Congratulations. I need a break. Congratulations. That, ladies and gentlemen, was Prince on Facebook. I was like, such a screw.
I mean, my whole page is full of people that have been doing things.
He said, I need a new wig. I got a new wig. Congratulations.
You get a
We are talking about
congratulations.
the
And you get a
kids.
congratulations.
I like
Everybody
men
gets a
and women.
congratulations.
That's funny, Prince. Yo, he should be a comedian.
Hey, he already is.
His
What
post
do you
daily
mean?
are hilarious.
I'm like, dude, we're just congratulating all the kids.
No, they
Besides
congratulating their dogs. I mean,
Hey,
every-
congrats to
Yeah.
everybody.
And speaking of congratulations, Drina, her daughter graduated.
Yes. That's right.
Sierra.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sierra. Congratulations. WOKB 1680, baby.
Big deal, big deal.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. All right.
We gotta give a
welcome
quick shout out real
Wednesday.
quick, if I may, to our sponsors.
Okay.
321 No Fault, guys. Don't forget to get involved in any sort of accident, slip or fall. Reach
Yeah.
out to us. We can assist you legally, medically, with no cost out of pocket at 407-267-7378. And also stop the Apple Memphis style barbecue.
And you can find them. We're gonna run it today, you guys.
go.
We're gonna run it every Saturday, you guys, at 1955 South Apopka Violin. They got the best ribs, chicken brisket, barbecue baked beans, and macaroni and cheese in town every Saturday from 11 to 4. 1955 South Apopka Violin, Central Florida Repair. In case you guys have any kind of accident, let's run it.
That's right, guys. Don't forget, reach out to them, and you get a discount from Potts Radio. Make sure that you say Peace on the Street sent you at 407-203-1217, Central Florida Transmission Repair. Guys, we have a special announcement a little bit later. We're going to talk about the Lacey case. Guess what?
Somebody got called.
Oh, we're going to talk about that.
go.
Also, too, we got a shout out. We're going to give out a missing child alert shout out because the mother contacted us. So we're going to release an update on a child that's missing
Wow.
in South Florida.
Yes.
Also, too, Vibe
Yes,
1
it-
magazine. I ended up on the cover of that magazine. So
Wow.
we're going
You
to talk
go,
about
girl.
that.
Cover
Insane.
girl.
Come on. The
Yes.
podcast that just got released is called Stars Podcast, guys. These guys are serious. They used to work with Bad Boy up in
Nice.
Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. So we're going to talk about the podcast real quick. We have the audio for that we're going to air a little bit later.
Right.
And of course, we did the moment of silence for all the kids that just got murdered. I don't want to say passed away. I'm going to say murdered.
They were murdered.
And yeah,
Yes.
and we did a moment of silence for them. And if we talk about this all night, we're going to end up like really hurting.
Yeah.
But we had callers calling in regards to that, guys. So if you want to talk about it, don't worry. Call on in.
That's right.
407-894-1680. We're here for you guys. We're here for the community. And we have Reshell Smith for Wild Wealthy Wednesday.
And hold on,
Reshell.
one more thing. Miss International World, Mrs. Let's kick it, Reshell Smith.
Yes, it is Wild Wealthy Wednesday.
I mean,
And
I hope y'all got your notes. Take your notes.
Take your notes.
I mean, take your notes.
Take your notes, because guess what? Every week we have to talk about things that keep you broke.
Yes.
So I got a few things tonight.
Okay.
That's going to keep us broke, Neil. But we don't want to be broke.
I don't want to be broke.
We don't want to be broke. And we're not saying you're going to be broke. We're just saying these are things that you are wasting your money on where you could save. Here's one of the things that is a waste. Now, it depends on if you really need your money or if you can wait. Cash App transactions. If you do immediate, what happens?
They
give you that fee.
Yeah, I won't.
But if you wait a couple days, I
don't want to wait.
It's free.
Yeah,
it's free. Yep.
I want mine.
You want yours, but if you got $500 that someone's giving to you, and I don't know what's their percentage, Neil. How much of that 500 are they going to keep?
I'm not too sure what the percentage is.
But some people, like the kids that are graduating, so many kids are getting Cash App transactions. People are like, I'll just Cash App you $20. I'll just Cash App you $50. I'll Cash App you $10. If you do immediate, that all adds up. I would say let that money kind of sit there until everybody has made their donation to you, and then transfer it to your bank in 2 days? Is it maybe like 2 or 3 days that's free?
Yeah.
Don't let Cash App keep you broke.
Yeah, true. And
I know, Prince, you're over there moaning and groaning, because when you go to Slap the Apple Memphis style barbecue, you can Cash App, and Prince wants his money immediately.
Because I have things to do with it.
Prince,
I mean,
you gotta get the Cash App card, brother. They send you a card, and then all the money that you have in your Cash App is on that card.
How do I get it off?
What do you mean?
Just use the card.
Just use the card.
Oh, just use the card.
Just use the card.
Shut your mouth.
Yes,
use
sir.
the card.
What you say?
Yes, sir.
See, we have a Gen Z over here. It's like, you just
okay,
Now, if it's for
right,
business, that's different, because I guess you want it to go to your business account. Is that the thing?
Right.
You got on a Warriors hat tonight.
Yes,
that's
I do.
interesting. Okay.
Well, they're gonna win another game.
Okay.
They're gonna win one more, because NBA ain't gonna let it go like this here.
Right.
No, they're gonna win. It's gonna be 2-4. That's how it's gonna wind up, and the Warriors going on to the finals and win it all.
Another thing that keeps you broke. Now, we have to use our electric. However, if you leave your home, why do you leave on all the lights? You have everything plugged in, your cell phone, not the cell phone, but what's the little thing, the cube? You have that plugged in.
Yeah.
You have your bathroom light on. Your TV's plugged in. All of your appliances are plugged in. Why are you laughing? She's like, oh my gosh, I'm broke. I gotta call you out, because these are things that keep you broke. Now, your AC system. I went online on West 2 CW18, and I was talking about ways that you can save on your electric bill. And one of the things that they say with the AC is that you could get a smart thermostat. Now, I don't have that. I have just a regular thermostat. Yeah. But the smart thermostat, you can use your phone. Connect your AC to your phone,
there's like
or
a Google
to your
one.
speakers.
Sick.
So you can do your Google, you can do Siri, and you can do Alexa. And so when you're away, you can have your AC up.
Okay.
When you're on your way home, start cooling your home.
That's nice.
Start cooling your
up.
home down.
Okay.
If you're going to be away for the weekend, you don't want to just cut your AC off, but you could definitely turn it way up, and
That's
then
awesome.
on your way home.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What should we keep it at? Like 70, 72?
So they said that once it gets, I think, 72 in your house or something like that, that's when it really starts burning. So when you're going lower than that, you're going to start to see a difference. So if you want your house at 65.
Yes.
Am I calling you out again? If you want your house at 65.
I'd be hitting 74.
I can't sleep in a hot house.
I'm at 74. Comfortable.
74. I think
74 is
72,
comfort.
74. That's comfortable.
Yeah.
You got to be
I'm good at 74.
75. Prince, you
Prince like, I'm
71.
sweating.
She said, Prince, you have to be at 65?
A 67,
Ooh.
68, 69.
So you're a polar bear.
You
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, yeah.
I'm an island boy. I don't mess
man.
with that, man.
I won't sleep good. I would toss and turn all night long.
Okay, so if
fan.
you're gonna do the AC, which I think is probably one of the things that uses the most energy.
It is Florida.
What
so I
about
feel you.
keeping your lights on all night? Do you sleep with the TV on?
I
TV
fall
on.
asleep with it.
You
It
sleep
watches
with the
me.
TV on?
It turns off by itself, you know. It turns off after
It
a
be
couple
watching
hours.
me. I can't wait for it to watch me.
Yep,
either.
you sleep with the TV
Yeah.
I
on.
can't hardly sleep with the TV off.
Do you
That's
leave
true, I can't
lights?
either.
You leave lights
It's bad.
on?
No,
A lot
I
of
turn
I
all
lights?
my
like it
lights
dark.
off.
You like it
Yeah.
dark?
Yeah,
What
I
about
be-
when you leave home?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, cut these lights on. What the hell?
Yeah, I cut
Yeah.
the lights
Cut
off
everything
too.
off.
Okay,
I need
all
to
right.
take out the breaker. Like Granddaddy. Granddaddy used to take out the breaker. He
Well,
said,
I'm
"Everybody-
guilty. What about
everybody-
when you're
That's
at
funny.
home? Like if you go home right now and you say you walk in through the garage to your kitchen,
Oh, yeah,
you
I'm
cut
hitting
that
these-
light
yes,
on.
I
You
need
cut
to
on
see.
every light in the
Yeah,
house.
I'm scared.
I do.
I need to
Yeah.
see. I'm scared.
You cut on every
I
light.
need to see. Shit,
Yeah,
I don't
I'm not in that room, but I'm cutting that light on.
Mimi,
I'm
do
not
you
in
cut
that
on all
room.
the lights when you come home?
No.
Do you cut on when you walk through the door? And
Yes.
if it's dog, do you cut
You gotta
on
get
lights?
some dogs. Dogs
turn
let you
on
know
all
if
I
there's
want,
somebody
but
in your
turn off
house,
the
you know?
Okay.
That's
yeah.
one of those things that'll keep you
you
broke.
Keeping
And
the lights on.
Keep that
keeping the
electric
lights
bill
on,
low.
keeping
Yeah.
that electric
Them
bill.
pools, man. Them pools
The
be up.
swimming pools.
Ooh,
yes.
how about
Boy.
if you get them braids in your hair that's real small? Will that keep you broke? I'm just asking. I don't know.
We're
'Cause
not
some
going
peop-
into that.
How much was
We're
that?
not going into
Lord.
that.
That-
But we
that
will.
looks-
We will
that looks
call.
like a $1.50 at least.
Our last keep you broke is probably gonna call out the ladies.
Okay.
The one thing that keeps us broke is the Target clearance section. That you
What?
go in the Target for one thing and you come out $232.18 later.
Jesus.
Because
You like that,
you
yeah.
go to that end cap
Yeah.
and everything's on clear. Well, no, everything's on clearance.
Right.
So you pick up 5.
Yes.
You know,
Right.
you don't shop with a list. You're just going in there for 2 things. And you
Uh.
come out with a computer.
Wait a minute. Say that
Like,
again.
Going hungry.
Shop when you go in the store. You should go in the store with
with
a
a list. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Even like on your phone, quick list and come out. Like I tried to do that today at Publix. I was gonna go in and get myself the $5 sushi, and I was gonna get my son the DiGiorno pizza.
Okay.
I
That's
came
sushi.
out with sushi. I came out with pizza.
Uh.
I remembered I needed to get a little gift card for my class, and I think I came out because they had chips that were 2 for $7.
Right.
It's too much.
Loaded.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's too-
But you
It's
got to
loaded
get the
up.
deals right then.
You don't have to get the deals
You
right
don't
then.
have
You
to.
don't have just because
You
it's on
don't.
sale doesn't mean
Yeah.
just because you have a coupon for it doesn't mean
I'm
you
good with
have to
that.
do it.
I'm
So
a
you don't
rock.
save money by buy one get one free like Publix.
Well, you do if you need it.
If you need
But
it. But
if
most
you're
times you don't
buying
need
it just because, that is something that
how
will
it
keep
gets us.
I'm really good
you
at that one.
broke.
With y'all broke self. I gotta
broke
get a
yeah, I was like,
phone
what's
bill.
going on here?
We can get mini braids if we want to, but our braids don't cost that much.
That's like a $1.50 at least.
Welcome back to Peace on the Streets Radio Show. All right, we got Mecca on. Mecca's got to go give us a quick update on what's going on with the case with his girl
with Lacey. So we got Macca on the line. Thank you so much, Macca, for being
How you
with
doing,
us.
Mecca?
What's going on, baby? How are y'all?
Oh, we're here, Macca. We are alive.
And
you know?
we feeling your pain,
Yes,
man.
we are still feeling your pain. That's gonna be embedded in our lives forever, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So you got great news though on the case, right, Macca?
Yeah, these 2 individuals, the Christine Broad and Michael Overton, they turned themselves in to the FBI. I guess
Nice.
the pressure got to them. They went ahead and turned themselves in yesterday. It was, and so supposedly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they talk all this gangster stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it's comical to me. He's already turned state. He's already confessed.
Ooh.
He's already telling everybody and telling on everybody. It's kind of comical to me, you know.
Well, people don't want to go to jail.
No, they don't.
Well, prison. They're in prison, really.
yeah.
We start talking
Nobody wants
about
to go to
But he's
prison.
going to prison regardless, so I'm just saying.
Well, you know what? You'll get a better deal once you start snitching. I mean,
Yeah.
start singing like the OJs. You get a better, instead of getting 40 years, you get 35.
Is Mecca is the one
That's wild, man.
that got arrested, that turned himself in. Is he the shooter?
Yeah, he's the shooter. He like I was saying, he's already folded. He's already
Wow.
confessed. telling everything, what happened, who was involved, who picked him up. Like it's just comical, man. These dudes don't realize that they try to live this tough guy role, but when the pressure's on, they fold under pressure. So like lawn chairs.
Yikes.
So they're gonna extradite them back to Vegas. And then they'll go back there. Like the girl, she's already telling everything. So it's just a matter of time before they get the other individuals that were involved. There's a lot of stuff going on. They don't realize that when you try to help somebody, your homeboy, and you try to keep it real, that's called aiding and abetting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And aiding and abetting in a murder, you get charged with the same charge.
Yeah.
Same one.
Well, that's why I tell people, if you do something, don't call me. I don't want nobody.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught up in that, man.
I don't want to know
and
either.
Even if they do it on the spot, you might want to leave and call the cops right away. That will save you.
Yeah.
Because they want to find out, okay, so you knew about it. Because that's what they saying.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's what they doing with the guy that just shot up with these kids. They find out everybody that he talked to, and he talked to a couple of people.
He was talking on Facebook. He sent a message to a young lady before he went to the school. He told her he was going to shoot the school.
Yeah, he said, I'll see you, watch tomorrow.
Yeah. And so,
One of his texts.
now, do you take these things seriously when someone says that, guys? On social media
right
out
now you
loud?
should.
What?
Now you should?
I mean, it's just such a random thing to
It's
say,
so
right?
random.
It's like, how do you even react?
Well, then you have to
It's
look
like-
at the person because they saying he was already mentally
a dark soul.
unstable
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people saying that, man, they didn't trust him anyways, and they're not surprised.
The school alerted the cops in the first place.
But you know he got in one of his classroom and barricaded himself in.
He did, and that's
how
the
he
classroom
shot
where
him.
he shot all the kids. Isn't that something? So I don't want to talk about that because I'm going to get upset real
okay,
quick.
but I'm just saying,
yeah,
that's what happened.
I know it. I know. He went into that classroom, he barricaded himself, and shot all the kids in that room.
Man,
I know it. That's why
unbelievable.
I'm mad. But Macca,
Man.
they caught 3 out of 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And who's the one that's still
they
on the
got-
loose?
So they got one more now that the Styles dude. They looking for. They'll start posting him. He'll go on America's Most Wanted as well, and then there's gonna be one other individual that I do believe they're gonna get after. It's very different. These people, especially their cheerleaders, their homeboys that got the pom poms on the sideline. Rooting for, how can you root for someone that just murdered a woman?
It's unbelievable.
Like it's sickening of the people and the children, and I mean this is really, they're not really kids. They're like 30 years old. So it's like you have no morals. Like last night I heard that they were congregating, about 10 or 15 of them, and they were sitting there. They were rapping about Lacey and talking very disrespectful to her, you know what I'm saying? Like, talking about how they're glad and she's dead and this and that, and you know, it just baffles me about this generation.
But you know what, bro? You said they 30. A lot of kids that's 30 now, they 16.
Yeah, they act like it. But I'm going to
They-
say,
mentally.
I know what Mac is talking about because it was a podcaster that was, I don't even think he's from here, but he took up the story because I saw it. And he was talking about it. How do I know? Because Lacey's friends and family and them,
posted.
they shared it to me.
Wow.
And they were off on him. And this is the thing. Like, he doesn't know the story, but he was just saying, let's hear the murderer's side. Let's hear what they have to say. They probably was, like, giving their praise, like, they must have had to go through something in order to do
right.
this, and it makes no sense. A murder's a murder.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go to someone's home and you're gonna murder them, you're done. There's
That's
no
it.
reason to
Well,
walk
I
into
just-
someone's house.
I just found out today. They just told me today that Lacey shot him. We thought it was 2 times. She shot him 3 times. And,
Wow.
She was big. She was
he
fighting
still
for her
got a
life.
bullet. He got a bullet in his chest still, and
Ooh.
he almost died, man. He almost died. They say that he barely hung on, and that they went ahead and this dude, like, she got him, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
incredible.
she didn't kill him, you know, but she shot him 3 times, you know, and I'm like, you know, that's 60%, you know.
Yeah.
he
It's
got
true.
off, you know, he got off on her, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm really proud of her for standing her ground and defending her household. And, you know, people look at it as if it's, oh, well, she should have just gave it up. But in a situation like that, you don't know what's going on in your life.
Yeah.
And, man, sometimes you can give it up and still get killed.
I mean, Prince, if they come into your house, it's pretty much over.
Yeah,
it's going to be like, oh, for
we got to wrap it up because the station finna come on.
Yes, we do.
But, Mecca, man, we're going to get back with you later,
That's
man.
right. We're
But keep in touch with us, man.
Follow through on the updates. I can't wait.
Y'all, man. Hey, listen. Y'all stay safe, and I hope to hear from y'all real soon.
Absolutely.
Y'all go to www.laceylegacynonprofit.com. Go check out the website, and if you can, donate a little something and help a cause that we're going to help some other people out. And y'all stay beautiful and blessed.
Thank you so much, Maka. We appreciate you. Thank you for the update with Lacey. Rest your soul, baby girl. Oh, it's Wealthy Wednesday. Welcome back. Ow.
Welcome back. Reshell Smith.
Yes.
We're trying not to keep ourselves broke.
Yes.
I'm saying. And so can we name them right quick?
Well, the three things that keep you broke that we talked about today were Cash App transactions.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So we said when you do those immediate transactions, especially all you kids that are out there graduating and people are Cash Apping you and you do it immediately, if you don't have the Cash App card or if you don't transfer that money over a 2-day period as opposed to immediately, they're going to take some of your money and that adds up. Right, unless you absolutely need it, but otherwise, I would just kind of have it transferred to my account.
True.
The second thing we said that keeps us broke is excessive use of items that pertain to your light bill, your energy bill. So keeping your lights on, keeping everything plugged in, sleeping with the TV on.
That's horrible. That's
all
me.
of those.
That's
know,
me.
when you walk in the house, I know it's dark, but you cut every light on in every room. Your closet, like me, your closet has a light. Like, why is that light on? I'm not in there. You know, the AC. One of the things that you want to check out that may save you money, as we talked about, was that smart thermostat, because that helps you control the temperature in your home on your phone, on your Amazon speaker, on your Google Assistant, or Siri can do it. And then that third thing, stay out of that Target clearance. Stay off the clearance.
How about the Macy's? Macy's has one too.
Well, Macy's, the problem with Macy's is that Macy's has a 1-day sale and then they give you a free before the 1-day sale. And so you go before the 1-day sale, then you go to the 1-day sale, then you take your coupons. It's a whole...
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. You know it, Neo. It's a lot. They have the preview and all that. It's a lot.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot.
All right, we got any things. What else you have for us?
Listen, I want to leave you guys with this. There is a self-made millionaire who says that there are 7 levels of financial freedom. 7 levels. He's self-made, and he said the majority, 50% of Americans, are only on the 2nd level. The first level is clarity. They say you figure out where you are financially and where you want to go. That's the first level. So most of us got that kind of down pat.
Right.
The second level is what they call self-sufficiency, where you've moved out of your house with your mom and your dad and you can cover your own expenses, like you can live on your own.
Right.
You're doing fine. That's where they say 50% of us are.
Okay.
The third level is you have breathing room. You're saving some money and no longer living paycheck to paycheck. That's another level. A lot of people are kind of there. But after that fourth level, stability, you have no debt, no bad debt, and you have 6 months of expenses in your emergency fund.
I think we all working toward that.
We all working.
No debt.
Number 5 is flexibility. You have at least 2 years of expenses saved up, and you could take off work for like 2 years.
Nice.
Oh, wow, that's a blessing now.
2 years.
That's level 5.
That's high up. That's high up.
Level 6.
Survive in America, 2 years off.
Level 6 is financial independence. You can live off the income that you regenerate from your accounts, from your investments. You can just live off your investments. That's 6. And number 7 is abundant wealth. Money isn't even a concern. You have more than you will ever need.
Shaq and Michael Jordan and all of
That's
them
number
cats,
7.
man.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't care. I mean, 7 is great, but we don't have to get to 7.
No, 5
And
good
that's-
for me.
He said 5.
Yeah.
5 was flexibility. You have at least 2 years of expenses saved, and you can actually take a year off of work, not 2 years, but you can actually take a year off of work.
If you think about the way that's broken down too, it's interesting because you could be making $1 million, but if you don't have, like, if your expenses are, almost that $1 million,
Yeah.
you're still not
not
actually
saving.
financially
Exactly.
free,
Right.
and you're still not.
So don't live over
I
your
like
means.
6.
Exactly.
I like 6 where we're done with debt.
Yeah.
We have our expenses covered.
Yes.
We can take time off, and we live off of our investment.
That's sweet.
Ah, sweet times.
Yes,
I'm looking
Lord.
forward to that.
Yeah.
Shoot for that, Reshell.
I love 6. Y'all, 7 is fine. Abundant wealth. I love it.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
6 is beautiful. A beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why I
I
put
mean,
money into Coca-Cola.
Yes,
They
6
have good-
is a beautiful
they have
thing.
good
They pay
dividends.
dividends forever.
Yeah. I just need to put like $150,000 in there for
I
it
know,
to pay
right?
back.
And you can really see it grow.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
He says that most Americans are at number 2.
Yeah.
But it can be. It can
Hey.
happen.
You want to move
Yep.
yourself up. So if you're 50% of America and you're at number 2 where you've moved out, you're on your own, you can cover your own expenses, you can take care of your kids,
Yeah.
grinding.
you can do whatever, but you're working and you're not saving a whole lot. That's number 2.
That's number 2.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people fall in that one.
Yeah,
there.
that's number
Yeah.
2.
Cause every time it seems like
It's
you
hard
say
out here.
something happens.
Your car breaks down.
Because you do
So
not.
is the
Because
car.
number 3 is breathing room. That's where you want that breathing
That's
room.
right, that's
So
right.
when you get number 2 all figured out and you can put some money to the side, you have that breathing room.
I mean, you could take off for a year.
Well,
Yeah.
that take off for a year is number 5. That's what you want. You
I
said
would love
number
to be able to
5.
take off for a year.
It's like impossible in the United States.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Well, would you
It's
take
doable.
off, or
It's
you would do
doable.
radio, but you wouldn't do your landscaping and barbecue?
Prince will leave for a whole
I know,
year.
right?
Prince gonna be gone in Aruba.
I mean, you didn't have to wait for a whole year. But you know what? I love doing what I do.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll probably be doing it the next week.
Yeah.
Because it's a difference when you like doing what you do and what
True.
you love doing what
That's
you do.
flexibility.
Because I
That's
love
flexibility.
I love doing landscaping. I've been doing it so long. That's all I know. I do landscaping in my sleep, and I like barbecuing.
But what happens is when you're in that flexibility, it's do I want to do it today or do
Yeah.
I not? Like,
That's
do
it.
I want to get up and put on my T-shirt that says tiny,
Uh-huh.
or do I not? Because let's talk about that.
What is it? Why do the big guys have the shirt?
He has a T-shirt that says tiny. Like, that's a good conversation
Tiny or
starter.
little.
If you knock on
That's
somebody's door
That's
and
fun.
you're 6'3",
6'7".
6'7",
Yeah.
how many? Do you want to tell your weight?
No.
6'7", 289, and your T-shirt says your name is
$3.95.
Tiny,
Tiny or little?
tiny or little.
Little.
Prince.
Yeah. So
Little guy.
one of my clients said that I forget what he is, but he's a really really short guy, and I think he does something in people's homes.
And he's
but
called
he-
Big.
Mr. Tall. Mr. Tall.
It's a good
It's
conversation.
a good conversation piece.
It breaks the ice.
Thank
Sure
you guys for Wealthy Wednesday. If you want to reach out to me, go to ReshellSmith.com. I want you to go ahead and join my email list. You can contact me at 407-258-1062 or email me info@ReshellSmith.com. And every second and fourth Wednesday, I am here telling you about the things that keep
You broke.
and how to make that money.
Yeah, yes. Make that money.
Building.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey.
Y'all keep it locked right here to Peace on the Streets Radio Show.
Ow.
I'm your host, Prince of the
Reshell Smith, we love you.
Everybody knows Mrs. Ann
Come
from
on.
Mrs. International World.
CEO, Miss Angela.
How are you?
That's right. And second to me, everybody knows Mr. Air Force One.
Come on.
Hey, I'm telling you, only because they know Mrs. Angela. They wouldn't even think of Air Force One if it wasn't for you, darling.
We got to be some kicks, Prince of the South. Air Force
and a
One.
hat and all.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Air Force myself out.
Miss Angela tunes in every Wednesday, guys. She gives us the updates of Miss International World, Miss Latina International. So, Miss Angela, what's going on right now?
Oh my God, we got a lot of updates this time. I mean, we from last week to this week, we've been smoking.
Oh!
What are you smoking?
Yeah, watch it, Miss Angela.
Hey.
So,
That's Neo.
Why are you throwing me under the bus?
What you smoking? Clap, clap.
Oh, man.
Miss Angela, what we got going on?
Tell us what's up.
but anyway, here we go. Let's see. Next Saturday, is it next Saturday? No, next Sunday, June the 5th. We've got our lovely ladies, and this is going to be very interesting. They're actually doing a Miss Juneteenth pageant, which is going to be taking place at the historic Hampton in Miami. So we have our girls going to judge that. In fact, they went to the meet and greet party this week, and I understand that was amazing. And you know, it was funny because I found out that they had a lot of Miss Juneteenth pageants around the country, but there was nothing in Florida. Huh. So our former teen, Amora, her mother actually started it here in Florida.
Wow.
Oh,
well,
nice.
They got nothing in Orlando, Miss Angela.
We never do.
Yeah, so it got very well recognized. So our ladies are going to be doing that. But the big one coming up is June the 18th at the Clevelander Hotel down in South Beach. 5 of our lovely ladies are going to be featured in 2 major fashion shows for Supermodels Unlimited magazine. It's their 22nd anniversary.
Ooh.
Sick.
Congratulations.
Big deal.
Yeah. So they're going to be in that show. And as a matter of fact, let me see if I can bring it up. You might know this guy, Mimi, because he's from Tampa, that's going to be performing. Let me see. Let me bring it up. It's on my timeline. You might know this guy.
Let me see you move it.
Not
Not
that guy.
Okay.
Oh, we got him
We're
here.
going to talk about that. She said, not that guy, but hold on.
Yeah, okay, all right. Everybody know him.
Here he is, Frankie J.
Oh, yeah.
I heard of Frankie J.
Yeah. He's going to be performing at the 22nd anniversary celebration for Supermodels. But now here's the real exciting part. They have 2 fashion shows that night. Now, the first fashion show is actually a model search. They're going to announce the top 5, but the overall winner will be on the cover of Supermodels magazine and will get a $1,000 wardrobe.
That's amazing. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So we got 5 of our ladies going into that.
Yes.
We're going to win. Now, one of our ladies.
Absolutely.
One of our ladies is definitely going to take
Most
that.
definitely.
We must announce this on the winner. We must announce the winner.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, we have a billboard going up 200 feet high off of 95.
Come on.
For that show that is going to have 3 of our ladies on there. One is going to be Gelia, one is going to be Landon, and the other one is Willina.
Oh, my gosh. Congratulations.
And speaking of billboards, coming up in June, okay, the end of June, beginning of July, 100 feet high, going to rotate around Rockefeller Center with the news. Miss International World has a billboard going up with Willina and Landon.
God, those guys are killing it.
Miss
And Landon,
Angela.
if I'm not mistaken, she's a teenager. She's like 13.
Is she?
Yeah, she's fairly young.
Okay.
So it's amazing.
Yes, that's great. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. That's going to be great. And then, of course, our good friend Tito Puente Jr., his birthday is coming up next weekend.
Yeah. We're going to see can he move it.
Yeah, exactly.
He should sing out in Spanish.
He's going to be
Does he?
performing at Arts Garage in Delray for 2 nights, June 3rd and 4th. And he's going to have Melina Almodovar with him. And it's her birthday as well, too.
Wow.
I'd like to go see him.
I would like, we have to go to South Florida for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's there.
Wow.
Even Stuntman, by the way.
Now, You're gonna love this one.
Yes.
And I've got permission, but I got double permission today. The theme for the Miss International World Pageant is gonna be Return to the Copacabana.
Ooh.
Yeah,
We did it.
I'm excited.
We did it. We're
That's
there,
what we
guys.
said.
We're there.
Yeah.
I saw the Margaritaville ship on a commercial.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was impressed.
We are gonna,
Let's
we're
go.
gonna rock. I got permission to use that name, and I spoke to the promoter today, who works with the owner, and I said, Charles, I said, I want to do this. I said, let me know if I got to get permission from John. He said, are you kidding? He said, you're the only one that has permission to use that name.
I know it, and that's insane. Miss Angela, are you looking for artists to perform on this ship as well?
Oh yeah, we're definitely. But you know what? The exciting thing is that I met somebody today who actually promotes around the world, and what we're looking to do is really get a Copacabana back in South Florida.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
That would be nice.
It was in Fort Lauderdale, going back a few years ago, but they didn't have the right location. It did well in the beginning, but then they got a couple of managers that didn't really know what they were doing, and they closed it up. But it didn't belong in Fort Lauderdale. It really belonged more in South.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the name Copacabana should sell, because you got to realize there is really not one good Latin club down in South Beach. I mean, the Estefans closed. Yeah, the Estefans closed Bongos a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we don't have Bongos anymore. And as far as the club scene, you really only have Live and Story.
That's
and
right.
it.
I went
And
to
then
Story,
you got-
by the way. VIP, baby. That's what I met the BET guys.
Okay.
Yeah, Story's apparently a big deal out there.
All right.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's the big club.
Yeah.
Now in Fort Lauderdale, they just put up Cuba Libre on Las Olas Boulevard, but it's not really raking it in. I mean, it's a good place. It's more restaurant than it is club. But you put the name out there, Copacabana, forget it. That place, and if it's in a good spot like South Beach, especially on Ocean Drive,
Right.
That's right.
Avenue,
Yes.
you're never going to get in that
No,
place.
that's
Wow.
right.
It
Collins
could
Avenue,
almost
Ocean
be like
Drive.
54 Studio 54.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now, here's the other thing, is that one of the casinos down here, the Isle Casino, is being bought out by Harrah's, okay, which is Caesars Entertainment. Now, they, from what I understand, put a bid in to put the Copacabana in the casino. Now, if they do with the casino, that'll be packed every night.
Absolutely.
Especially
Yes.
on the weekends.
Absolutely.
And they have tapped yours truly to go in there and run it.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's go.
my God. Yes, sir.
We'll be doing Peace on the Street from Copacabana.
Yes.
That's when I
indeed.
say, Mommy, I made it.
Yeah, we made it. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Mercedes,
we'll be
Lexus, Beamers, and Hummer.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot. Like I say, there's a lot going on. But you know, they were at one point, had it worked in Fort Lauderdale, they were thinking about putting Copacabana in Orlando because they got mangoes up there.
That's
Yeah.
right. They do.
But I think if they had put the Copa in the Disney area, it would have made out.
Yes. Right.
I could see that.
Yep.
Yeah. Disney area, you know.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's Kissimmee. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of tourists.
It's
though.
packed. Oh, Miss Angela, remember the interview that is Susmita? She was Miss India. So remember the interview Susmita did with Mad Stuntman, maybe a month ago, maybe a few weeks ago. Okay,
Yes.
I gotta tell you this. I gotta say, Miss Angela, right now, live in the station is Mad Stuntman. Mad Stuntman, say hi to Miss Angela.
How you doing, Miss Angela?
So we got the interview for Susmita, and because of Susmita, which she's a coordinator for Miss International World, she legitly coordinates the whole pageantry, guys. She's insane.
Wow.
Because of her, the introduction, I got to meet the Mad Stuntman.
Yeah.
And so now he's here in the station, Miss Angela. So we had to give you a shout out.
Angela likes to move it, move it. Angela likes to move it, move it. Angela likes to move it, move it.
Come on.
She likes to move it.
Let's go.
I hope you left a big smile on your face, Miss Angela.
That's the best. Oh, on the 24th, I meant to tell you, we are confirmed. Maria said we could use the place.
Maria said we could use what place?
Remember when I told you we could use the Global Trade Center?
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep, we're confirmed for that.
So real quick, what Miss Angela's talking about is they made a brief mini documentary of me. And you know it because Prince is actually a part of the documentary.
Yeah.
WKB is a part of it. My parents are. So it was offered to me by a TV studio, which is the Recollective, and also In the Mirror, the production company.
Yeah,
and
Ramsey
because
and
of
the
them, they're allowing us to be a part of this crazy, amazing journey, which can be aired on TV. And they offered to go to Miami, South Florida, and interview Miss Angela live.
Yes.
Which will be with 100 successful women in business. It'll be in their office, in their studio.
Nice.
Like, we're killing it, guys.
Yes. I like to move it.
Uh-oh.
Move it. And groove it.
You're almost
Peace
there.
on the Street Radio Show, you guys. We got our friend, the Mad Stuntman.
Come on.
In the building, live and direct. Orlando, stand up.
And move it.
Peace on the streets. Big up yourself large every time. Mad Stuntman says so.
Yo, man.
Come on.
Man, one of my favorite club jams.
Come on, this is like this is a classic hit. Everybody use this. Commercials use this. Sports use this song. Cartoons, movies.
Wow.
So Mad Stuntman, this is like a classic for like the rest of your life. How do you feel when people take the song when it comes to the cartoons, when it comes to commercials? How do you feel when you see these things?
It's a good feel.
I want them to go to the bank. I knew.
The bank.
It's really a good feel to see everyone gravitate to the song and singing the song and dancing, whether it's the music or the lyrics. You know, they know some part of the song.
How old is the song, brother?
This song is 28 years old. It
Shut
came out
up,
in
man.
1994.
What?
94.
And you still sound like that?
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's amazing.
He's still on tour. He still performs. You were in Germany, right? Performing.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. This is my question. How was the audience in Europe compared to the audience in America? And keep it real. We can take it.
Wow.
I want to know.
Wild and energetic.
That's what's up.
Crazy.
Really?
Aren't they more acceptable? Like they accept good music, the dance music. They accept it. They want it
Yes.
more than we do.
Definitely. Definitely.
Wow.
Definitely.
So the stadium
Don't hold back now.
The outcome is amazing.
The
Nice.
stadium is
Yeah.
packed.
Packed.
Wow,
That's
unbelievable.
it. Yeah.
What's the most you perform for? How many people?
When we were in Russia, in St. Petersburg, Russia,
Oh.
we had performed for 500,000 people.
Oh my God!
Come on, man.
In 1996, I think it's 1994 or 5 or one, like when we just went there. It was 500,000 people in St.
That's
Petersburg.
wild.
So you know, we all always ask these questions. You want to ask these questions to people that blew up. How did it feel, man, when you heard it on the radio and then the money started rolling in? And
the money's still rolling in. I'm just saying.
The first time the song came out, I did the song when I was 27 years old.
Oh wow!
You know,
Nice.
And when the song first came out, I was happy. It came out like 3 days after my birthday.
Ooh,
You know, my
sweet.
birthday was January 24th, and it came out like the 27th or 28th.
Capricorn.
Aquarius.
Okay.
Somewhere around there. And I was excited when it came out. I went telling all my friends, my song is on the radio.
That's
playing,
awesome.
And well, my friends, certain friends, they didn't really like, that's not a real song. Because I grew up around,
You know how your
Yeah.
boys
extended
is.
community where they're listening to dancehall music. And,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
dance music wasn't like popular to them.
True.
You know?
Got it. And this is Trinidad or
This
here?
is in Brooklyn, New York.
Interesting.
Okay.
Grew up in Flatbush.
What? That's
Okay.
Biggie Smalls right there. Oh, man. That's insane. So who gravitated to the music first? So like the East Coast, the West, the South, or just all of America?
Everybody
When it hit,
gravitated
it blew
to
up.
When it hit, it blew up one time.
Come on.
Wow.
I was in the East Coast. I was still in New York when it came out. So like we were straight with like the dance music and
Yeah.
And big shout out to my mom because she brought all this beautiful music in my life
Okay.
that I grew up to this day still listening to.
Nice.
Yeah, she wanted to come in and see you. Messed up, man.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Hi to your mom.
Thank you. She'll love it. Her name is Marissa. Shout out to Marissa.
Big up Marissa. Big up yourself. Large every time. Mommy.
Come on, mommy.
Big up mommy.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, so I was wondering, you got to work with one of the legends in the game, Eric Murillo. Rest in peace. I was wondering, like, when did you meet him, and how was your experience working with him?
When I met Eric Murillo, I was introduced to Eric Murillo from El General.
Okay.
You guys know who that is? And from Panama.
Yeah.
That's like the reggae
Panama.
right there. Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
He's like the first reggaeton
That's
artist.
Artist, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
They call it reggaeton, but it was more Spanish reggae.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And
Exactly.
a little
And
different
he
back
introduced me to Eric Murillo.
Wow.
A friend of mine introduced me to El General because he used to cut my hair. I used to go to the barber shop on Lenox where I grew up.
then. That's wild.
And the Panamanian barber introduced me to El General.
You were surrounded by greatness from like day one.
Greatness,
For
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Prince,
Big
this
up all the Panamanians in the
Hey,
inside.
yes.
Outside.
El General. If you don't know who he is, it's called El General.
Yeah.
He is like one of the originals of what I know of that started like
Yeah.
the Spanish
Like reggaeton.
reggae, really.
The
Not,
boom,
not so.
boom,
Yeah.
mommy, mommy, lama. Bam, ba, da, da,
Boom, boom, mommy, mommy,
Yeah.
You guys gotta bust that jam. You gotta bust
yeah,
that
we-
jam.
we're
Prince,
gonna
we're gonna
find
look
it.
it up.
We're gonna find it. We're gonna play it.
Yeah, you gotta bust El General.
We're
Big
gonna
up
look
El
that up.
General.
That's right. I wonder who Prince is talking to behind that glass, by the way.
Probably Chris. Chris came out here trying to ask for an autograph.
Did he?
I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm sure it's Chris though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I knew. I called it.
The engineer, every now and then when the engineer come in, man, he said it sounds good, and he said we're doing a
Awesome.
great job.
Yeah, you
So,
know what? Real quick, if the engineer's still here, can we do a clip with Mad Stuntman a little bit later? Just to
Well,
give
he
like.
said he's leaving. He
and-
said,
ah, man.
he got 4 jobs.
Yeah,
He does have
he's
four
gotta
jobs.
go home.
He got small
He gotta
babies.
go home.
Well, I'm gonna figure this out. We're gonna do an audio to have him
Yes,
represent.
you know how we
So-
do it. Bring him in here. Like
Yes,
what
that's what we're gonna do.
Hey.
Yeah. So I have to ask another question, Mad Stuntman.
Sure.
To this day, you still go on tour, and you tour outside the country, inside the country. But when it comes to, and I asked this question on air before, but I want to ask again because you missed it because you want to know about the royalties.
Word,
How does
yeah.
it work when other people pick up your song, commercials and cartoons and movies? Do you gain royalties for that? Do they have to ask you permission?
And that's specifically about like what happened in Madagascar when like when that song got like remixed by Will.
Keanu wants to ask them. Yeah.
But to add on to that,
Sure.
when you added it into movies, did you use a sync license or did you have them do a master scene?
Wow, you asking big questions.
That's full stop right there, girl. Yes, Keanu.
Well, let me tell you this: as the artists, they do not come to the artists. They go directly to the record company or the publishing company, and they make the deals.
Okay.
And they make the deals, and royalties. Time for royalties. I get my royalties. Eric Murillo get his. Record company. Everybody get theirs.
Okay.
So that's how that goes. So. That big question you asked, I can't really answer that.
So basically they kind of just they do like their backroom deals, and then the artist just kind of gets whatever the cut from from what they work out.
whatever deals they make on the table and put it out, whether it's commercials or movies.
Yeah.
When time for royalties and money to be shared up. It comes after a while. It doesn't come right there on the spot. But, it accumulates, when the movie plays and the songs play on the radio, and
Okay.
time for it to be collected around the world. That's how you...
Do they break
get
you
your
off like
royalties.
every year, like every 6 months, or like what's the time frame on that?
Sometimes it used to be like every 6 months or every 3 months,
Okay.
according.
Is it depending
accordingly.
on like how much is getting played
Yeah.
and like how much it
Right.
builds up?
Yeah,
Okay,
accordingly.
okay.
It has domestic and it has international.
That's sick,
So
man.
like when you collect in like ASCAP, I'm with ASCAP. So if you're gonna collect royalties from ASCAP, it comes like quarterly. It used to come like every 6 months, but like they keep breaking it up. They keep changing it up.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's how that goes.
To add to that, when you were making your deal for the movies, did you have them do it a flat rate for your royalties, or do you have them give it to you each time it's played, each time it's like released?
Could you repeat the question?
For your royalties, did you have them give it to you up front with a flat rate, that's all you get, or did you have them like spread it out through each time it's played?
Well, royalties is you don't get it flat. You don't get it flat, a one-time payment at all. It keeps coming.
Right.
It keeps coming. It keeps every year. You know.
Okay.
It depends on you how you're gonna when you get your money, how you're gonna spend your money, how you're gonna keep your money. You know, it goes like that. Royalties.
We got something for y'all too. Hold tight.
You know this, Prince, huh?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, man, that's amazing.
Props to El General. Props.
Yeah.
Come on.
El General.
What did I
Give him his flowers. You know?
Go.
When the last time you seen him? Did you talk to him?
I haven't seen or spoke to him since he introduced me to Eric Morello in 1992 or 1993.
Okay, it's been a while.
A minute.
He's still alive,
minute.
guys.
That's wild.
And Matt Stuntman said that he is no longer doing mainstream. He's into Christianity. He went into becoming a pastor or a priest of that nature.
Something like that.
So he's still here. He's still alive. He's happy.
good.
He's healthy.
That's awesome.
Right.
We miss you, man.
Yeah,
we miss you,
absolutely.
brother.
Yeah, he's definitely a big mark in music.
Yeah, big up to El General and all the Panamanians out there, Flatbush, big up Brooklyn, everybody worldwide, you know.
So what are you doing these days?
Right now, I am working on new music. I have so much new music that I'm working on. I'm also working with the Spanish group Proyecto Uno currently right now.
Come on.
Sick. Let's go.
We
Wow.
did music back in the day.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, we did Latinos, we did Mueve.
We're gonna play that next.
And
All right.
currently, I'm working with them now, and you know, they were here in SeaWorld last week,
Yeah.
Sunday, mash up the stage. You know, they had 2 shows back to back,
Wish I could have seen that one.
and they were amazing. You know,
Okay.
Man, yeah.
I was not on the bill, but anytime I go and look at them and watch them,
Yeah.
they always bring me up on the stage,
Hey.
and I rock out with
That's
them with
what's up.
Latinos. So big up Proyecto Uno, Kid G, Nelson, Paolo. Big up yourself, Lodge, every time. And I want to thank you guys so much. Rafa, big up. I want to thank you guys so much for showing me the love. And they always been showing me love, you know what I'm saying? So we got some exciting new music coming out.
Nice.
That's
You
what's
know,
up.
so,
Okay.
I
So
mean,
you guys are
I'm-
working on a new album?
They're working on a new album. I got like new albums.
Plural.
You got a dictionary, brother. You got a catalog.
You got the encyclopedia right here.
I have a.
You whipping them out.
That's what it is, you know.
What's some fresh album that something we should be looking forward to from you?
I have just recorded a soca EP.
Oh.
Like last year summer.
Okay.
It's called Soca for Summer. Kid G is on one of the songs.
Sick. All right.
I think he's on 2 of the songs, but Kid G, he's like anything I do is like and I need this rapper Spanish flavor. He's always there, so I'm always calling him, hey Kid G, come on, why don't you jump on this? You call me Stuntman, I want you to jump on this. We got a lot of stuff going on.
That's
a lot of exciting stuff. This summer I have a song called Rollin'. It's coming. It's a roller skating song. It's supposed to release next month.
Okay.
Like probably around the June 17th.
It's hype.
Really, really nice.
That's my birthday. That's what's up.
June 17th is your birthday?
That's my birthday,
Happy birthday, man. Coming up, man.
Appreciate it. That's sick.
The song is featuring Kid G again.
Okay.
And also Althea McQueen, if you guys remember Smooth Touch from Real to Real.
Okay.
She's the voice, man. She's in my house.
Yeah.
House.
Yeah.
That's
She
Althea
did a couple
McQueen.
tracks with Murillo as well. and
Yes,
so- yeah.
she's also on Can You Feel It? She's the voice on Can You
Yes.
Feel It?
Oh,
and
man.
Are You Ready for Some More? She's that voice.
That's
Okay.
sick.
You know?
Okay.
And the roller
So you're
skating
gonna have her
song.
on. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
Okay.
Remember Love is the Message by Mother, Father, Brother, Sister? Something like that? Sister, Brother? Something like
Something
that?
like that. Yeah. I'm not the best with names, but I'm
It
better
used to
when
go
I
like
hear
this.
it. Yeah.
Doom, doom, da-dum, dum, da-da-da-da-dum, dum, ba-dum, dum, da-ba-da-ba-dum, dum, ba-dum, dum. You remember that beat?
Oh man, I
If you
remember that
remember
beat.
that
I'm
beat,
trying to
remember
pull
that
it out of
beat.
the back of my head right now. It's not coming to me.
Man,
But
what I got coming.
Man, but that's
It's
sick. I
called
mean,
Rollin'.
that's a great
Everybody-
collaboration. And you know skating's hot right now.
Everybody is roller skating now.
It's coming up.
Everybody's roller skating. And if you
coming
can
up.
do tricks while you roller skating,
Uh-huh.
the song is about having fun. Put down the knife. Put down
Yes.
the gun.
Word.
Pick
Right.
up your skate. It's
yeah.
time to have fun.
Love
yeah,
it.
It's
I
a
love
roller
it.
skating song.
Nice.
That's what's up.
We got to get to the top of the hour. We got to get in and get the station going. But we'll be back, you guys.
Roll it.
Yes, sir. Oh, man, I'm loving it with Mad Stuntman.
Yes, in the building.
Roll the top of the hour, man,
y'all.
before we get fined.
This is when they used to play this music after you got through hearing, let me see you moving. and then they'll jam the slow song.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
That's
I sound
right.
almost like him. Let me see you
I nearly almost choked.
I almost choked.
So real quick, the Mad Stuntman told me like overseas, internationally, they faint, they pass out, they grab your legs, they
Come on.
faint, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, I seen it. They did it, you know.
What?
Women fainting, men fainting, grabbing my foot, grabbing my feet,
I
fainting.
mean, you felt like a
grabbing
god
my
over there, huh?
For real.
And then come back to America. Huh?
Yeah.
And then you come back to America.
The police will make you move it.
Hey, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
You ain't
He
lying.
said security, needs to be there for sure, no matter what, all the time, because of the things that you're seeing.
Okay.
Look what happened to Dave Chappelle, that
Yeah.
person on stage that ran him
Right.
and
Tackled
him like a football player.
Had you
for
had
real.
anything crazy on stage happen?
Good question.
Yeah, these things happen on stage with me performing in a lot of these countries. Like an incident happened in the Reunion Islands when I was performing on stage. A fan jumped down from the balcony, and the security saw him and just grabbed him, and that was it. That's it. He was out the
wild,
building.
man.
You know, another time I'm performing and a guy in the audience like. Pushing up his middle finger while I'm performing and singing I like to move it. And keep doing it and
What?
keep doing it. And I'm looking at him and I stopped the show. I said, security, could you get that guy right there and throw him out of the building? And I told the fans, I said, do you want to throw him out? Do you want him to mess up this show right now? And he was like, no. Do you want me to throw him out? He was like, yeah.
Yes.
I said, security.
Get him
Throw him
out
out.
of here.
Head first.
Get him out of here.
Got him out of there. We kept on singing I like to move it.
There you go.
The fans are there to
Enjoy.
embrace you and enjoy themselves with the
Yeah.
music.
Okay.
There's always an idiot
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
going to do something and spoil that night or try
Try
to
to.
spoil that night. But those securities overseas, they are on point.
They
are.
They got him out
Awesome.
quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, so question, like, did you like look for success overseas because like dance music and this kind of music, it's like a little bit more popular over there, or did that just kind of happen?
Well, success found me in New York City.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
the time when I Like to Move It was released, EMI Positiva picked it up in England. And we was to fly to England for 2 weeks to do 22 shows.
Jeez.
Oh, in 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks.
Yo, those are back to back.
Back to back.
Every
That's
day.
crazy.
Every day back to back.
That's
And
wild, man.
That was
2
amazing.
shows.
So you went out there, did the thing in England, and that kind of like helped you like explode.
Everything
in
blew up in England. It blew up overseas in France. It just blew up all over the place. I got my
man,
first
that's sick.
award in Holland, in the Netherlands.
Hey, big shout out Holland.
Yeah,
Man,
big
wow.
shout out to the Netherlands and England. You know, the song in 1994 sold over 3 million copies at that time.
Wow.
So it was
Congratulations,
very
bro.
popular back then before Madagascar picked it up in
Yeah,
2005.
it was huge. It was huge.
Yeah.
It was definitely like a big part of like the
Yeah.
dance scene and everything. That's crazy, man.
So I was like traveling all over the world on.
Yeah.
I'm from Trinidad, so I was traveling all over the world on my green card. Trinidad passport.
nice.
I was seeing the world.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's
awesome,
up,
man. That's
That's what I'm
awesome.
talking
Are you
about.
born and raised in New York?
Born in Trinidad.
Got it.
Leave Trinidad when I was 10.
Okay.
You know, came to Brooklyn, Flatbush, New York. You know, my mother, family
That's
grew up on
Mimi's
Flatbush in
side
Brooklyn.
with the rat
You know,
water.
Yeah.
I mean, Flatbush is serious. Bad Stuntman. So, I mean,
Yeah.
God bless your soul.
Yeah.
And when I met Eric at 26, I moved to New Jersey.
Okay. So you guys were out
because
there.
he used to live in Union City, New Jersey.
Yeah.
So I moved to New Jersey, and we worked on "Go On Move" was the first single that we had worked on. It was an underground track. Remember "Go On Move"?
I prefer that one. Yeah.
Go on,
Yeah.
move, make your body groove. Bibbidi bum ba bum, make us go mad. Bibbidi bum ba bum, make just go mad. Bibbidi bum ba bum, make us go mad. Bibbidi bop, bibbidi bop, bibbidi bop, bibbidi bop.
Hey.
Woman, original
Yes.
Mad Stuntman, a Trinidadian. Have enough style, have enough pattern. All of the girls were your corporation. Round the university and round the nation. Know that Sonia, Jackie and Karen. Body look good, you will wind them butter. In America, Canada, and England. Move your body, girl, you better move it in the motion. Woman, you cute, you want.
He ain't finna sit here rap for us
And
for
that's
free,
why
y'all,
that's
all
why
night,
that
man.
one was my favorite. I like that one
That
way more
was-
than the
oh,
Move It,
man,
Move It
man.
personally.
I
you know?
agree.
Like this one's fire. If you guys haven't heard it,
And
way
then we did I
fire.
Like to Move It, Move It,
Yeah.
where we put actually verses to the song.
Yeah.
You remember how this thing developed? The Move It. You know how did it develop?
We just said it
Oh,
right.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you how it developed.
You said it off air?
Right? No,
Now,
no,
I Like
no,
to
no.
Move It is based on women beautiful without any makeup on.
Okay,
Oh!
nice.
That's what the song is about.
Uh-huh.
When we did Go On Move, after we did Go On Move, it just was an underground track with no verses.
Yeah.
It was just go on, move, make your body move.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It
And
just
then
had
we
the-
were
the
doing
hot fire after.
touring, we were doing like clubs and radio and promoting the
word.
song in Chicago and all these places. And
Yeah.
then when we got back to New Jersey, Eric was like, Stuntman, I have another track for you to write to,
Okay.
which was the Move It song.
Gotcha.
Move It
Okay.
track.
Yeah.
So when I heard it, I was like, man, I need another hook because I said, go on, move, make your body groove. So I need another hook. So while I was listening to the song in the studio, automatically it came to my head, I like to move it, move it. Eric was like, oh yeah, I like that. Keep repeating that. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move. He was like, do it in your Cookie Monster voice. I was like, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. He was like, keep doing it over and over, over and over. While I'm doing it over and over, he's chopping and picking the best ones.
Yeah.
So when I finished, he was like, okay, we need an answer back now. So we all go in the booth and say, you like to move it, right?
Oh,
And then
snap.
the verse I already had the verse. The verse I had it slow.
Okay.
It was like a actually whole reggae song.
Oh,
Woman,
nice,
you're cute, and you don't need no makeup, and But Eric was like, you know what, Stuntman, you don't have to sing the whole verse. You could chop it up however you want. You could repeat it as much times as you want, however you want to do it. I was like, really? That's all that takes for house music? He was like, yeah. So I was like, okay.
Yep.
So I was
love
like,
it.
woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want make man mother. Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want make man mother. Woman, you're physically fit, and that's how it was,
Wow. Okay,
So I
broke
just
it
started
down.
speed it up, right? Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want make man mother. Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want make man mother. Woman, you're physically fit. So I had to put the
yeah.
woman, you're physically fit. Give it the little spunk.
A little hit.
And then
A little
I was
heat.
like, I
Let's
need
go.
a nice intro, like, all girls all over the world. Original Mad Stuntman for the case, man. I love how all girls are move them body. And when you move your body, you move it nice and sweet and sexy. All right?
Let's go.
Radio Beats on the street, you guys.
I was literally lip singing to him.
So that's how the song was created. And,
So it sounds like you and like Eric had a sick dynamic, right? It's like
yeah,
you
he
put
would
it
produce the
down.
music and I would just come and start writing the lyrics and everything.
Yeah,
What
that's
was your
awesome.
recording process
Yeah.
like?
Excuse me?
What was your recording process like?
My what?
Your recording process.
It was, to me, it was easy because I was already like practicing from young, like from 16, and I have all these different reggae songs already.
And you was
So
in
if
your
I'm going to do
20s.
dance music, what I have already written back then, I'm going to take those songs and rewrite them for dance music and speed it up.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And just
Yeah.
pick all the spicy parts.
Yeah.
And just
yeah.
add it into the dance.
Throw a loop. in there,
So
yeah.
that's how I did what I like to move it, and then Can You Feel It, and all the rest of the songs that came up behind it.
Oh man, that's sick.
What made you think that you'll be an artist, though? Like, what got you to actually implement this, go full force into this?
Listening to reggae music, I was like, you know what? I want to be famous. I want to be like Shabba Ranks.
Okay,
I want to be like
okay.
Ninja Man.
Let's go.
Shabba was
I'm going big.
inspiration back then.
He was
I
inspiration.
love all the world. I love the
Ninja
Shabba.
Man,
Wow.
Peter Metro, all these reggae dancehall artists
slow.
back then.
Word.
There was a big part of me,
Yeah,
And,
yeah, of course.
How I learned how to speak Jamaican because I grew up with my Jamaican friend that used to live in the same building. He used to live on the first floor. I used to live on the second floor. He used to have a set a DJ set.
Oh, okay.
And we would go on
some
the
turntables and stuff. Yeah,
one turntable.
One turntable.
So we would be playing one record with no instrumental on it, because when you sing on they don't leave instrumental. They just sing out the whole record. So what we used to do was, if we wanted to get on that record and sing our songs, we had to sing over what already was on the record. But we singing over, so you can't penetrate on what's already playing.
Ooh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Barely.
If you hear I Like to Move It playing, and you want to sing your own song, you're not going to focus on I Like to Move It playing.
Right.
Because you want to focus on the song you just wrote.
Yeah.
So your friends could hear you sing and flow on the track.
Yeah.
So that's how it was for me.
Wow.
Ah, man.
That's even harder.
Yeah, that sounds way
it's even
harder.
harder. Yeah.
Sounds tough.
And this is the process of practicing. Practice make perfect. You know?
Gotcha.
When you practice and you have something in your head, you're gonna keep on at it. You know, keep at it and keep adding stuff to it. You know? So and I always used to write about, all I do is write about women.
Okay.
Because this is what I'm chasing.
Hey, I mean, fair enough.
So like Prince Jr. over here.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, this sounds familiar.
You guys born the same era.
Shaba.
It's that influence right there.
Man. Shaba.
Yeah, but hey, you can't go wrong with singing about women. You know what I mean?
Can't go
Like,
wrong.
You can't go wrong.
You sure ain't gonna be singing about no man?
No, you ain't. Not
I see nothing wrong with singing about
around here.
The guy's gonna follow the girls regardless.
Right.
It's all about having fun and enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
So all I would write is about women. Women.
I ain't mad at you.
Wow.
I ain't mad at you
My
either.
type of fella.
Hey,
To this day,
it
I'm
worked.
still writing about women.
Yeah.
It's still the same.
Wow. So you're still creating music to this day. You're about to release something. We heard it exclusively behind the scenes,
behind
though.
the scenes
Behind the
release
scenes.
out here.
But I can let y'all know this song is called Rollin'. It's a roller skating song. It's coming out June 17th.
On my birthday, let's go.
On your birthday. And, if you don't know how to roller skate, start practicing.
Yeah.
Start practice. I don't know how to roller skate, and I'm not getting on the roller
Me neither. I don't
So,
know.
Mad Stuntman, I would love to air the track here with your permission when you're ready.
For sure.
I'm going to let you guys hear the song here
Can we
first.
premiere it?
Yes.
We can premiere it.
Yes, sir.
You have to turn that camera on. We're going to premiere it. And listen, Mad Stuntman, if you create a music video out here in Orlando, please call us.
Yeah.
And you guys definitely going to be in the video.
All right, now. We want to
So
be in
get
there.
your skates, get
Yes,
your four-wheel
sir.
skates, and
All
let's
right.
go.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on. I'm so excited.
It's a classic. It's a classic, a remake of a classic, featuring Althea McQueen and Kid G from Proyecto Uno.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes, by the way, Prince, do you have Projecto Uno right there? I'm meaning the music, the song, the track.
I will have to pull it back up.
We'll get it. We'll get it on.
We're
We'll
going to
get
get
it
him
on.
in
Don't
there.
worry.
Latinos.
I got-
Get up out of here.
Yeah, I gotta grab that track real quick, guys.
Yeah.
So, Mad Stuntman, please release any thank yous, shout outs,
Okay.
anything you want to release that you're gonna air soon or put out there
Yeah.
to the universe, please.
And I want everyone to follow me on my Instagram, which is the Mad Stuntman Official. TheMadStuntman Official. That's my Instagram. My Facebook is the Mad Stuntman. My personal Facebook is Mark Quashie, Quashie. You can follow me there. My TikTok is the Mad Stuntman as well. I'm not used to TikTok and all of these stuff, but I'm learning.
You gotta try.
You gotta try. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So
Yes.
definitely, I want to big up my management, Globalized Entertainment, Kid G, Proyecto Uno, the whole crew. Everyone that supports me from back then to now, my fans, my supporters, the DJs, everybody that shows me love up to this day. Enough respect, and I'm still here. I'm still here delivering. A lot of energy goes into my music. I'm gonna be doing kid songs as well. There's this kid. His name is Gian. He's the son of Paolo from Proyecto Uno, and he's 10 years old, and he's amazing. Wow. His talent is amazing. You guys, I have to bring him here.
All right.
So you guys
Do
can
it.
know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
He sings in Spanish. He sings in English as well.
Okay.
And he's amazing. When I said amazing, he's amazing. And I'm going to start working with him.
Wow.
Sweet.
I'm going to start putting my time into him.
Wow.
And for the world to know.
Nice.
We're excited to see what he's got.
With the youth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
He's going to be amazing.
Please bring him
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We would love to bring him on.
You will love this.
I
awesome.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it. Matt
Sounds
Stuntman,
good.
you're
Sounds
amazing.
good.
Thank you so much for being so humble, down to earth.
Yeah.
For just so relatable. You're inspiring. So thank you so much for your story. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your life.
That's right.
Guys,
We appreciate you, brother.
It's
Thank you so
amazing.
much.
I mean, I'm a little fanned out here.
Yeah.
I know I am.
That's all right. Me too. I've been trying to hide it the whole time.
All right.
So we're gonna play we're gonna release Proyecto Uno as a goodbye.
Yeah.
You know, due to relationship with Mad
Whoa,
Stuntman.
whoa, hold on.
Mad Stuntman, we love you, man. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
thank you.
representing Orlando, being with us.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you so
All
much,
right.
guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mad Stuntman. Thank you for participating,
Oh,
being with
man.
us, coming from South Florida, being with
Yeah.
us in Orlando is insane.
Yes.
Miss International World.
Uh-huh.
Reshell Smith
Oh,
once
wow,
again.
now,
Yeah.
Wealthy Wednesday, we're going to keep you broke.
And we had a special caller. We had Macca that gave us the update on Lacey's murder.
Yes.
So they caught 3 out of 4. We're doing it, guys. We're pressing them. We're pressing them
That's
to
right.
where they have nowhere to go.
Right.
So we're doing a great thing, guys. Remember, it doesn't matter what you may think what the back end story is. The fact is, if you murder people, you got a problem. So we must make sure we come and get together,
Yeah.
and get these people. Because if they murder her
Hey.
and him, they're going to murder you, her,
right.
and him. So, guys, stick together. The saddest thing is wasted talent. Don't waste the gift that God has given you. Go full force and never let fear or intimidation stop you. Buenas noches, Orlando!
Boning these to you too, Mimi. How you guys? We'll be back on again, you guys, from 9 to 12 next week, you all. So keep us locked in. Peace on the Streets radio show and WOKB 1680. We thank you for allowing us to do what we do right here on Peace on the Streets radio show. And to the world with this shooting, lawmakers and politicians
Come on.
and people that make the laws, you guys got to do something.
You got to do something. If
I
not, we're going to
mean-
keep targeting you. We're going to tag you. We're going to keep talking about this on air. We're going to get city officials in.
Yeah.
We're going to keep talking about this.
That's right.
So if they don't make a change, us people are going to make a change.
That's right.
Anio, any shout outs?
I want to give a huge shout out to the Mad Stuntman once again
Come on!
for being on here. You know, I was just messaging him, sharing the stories
How
from tonight
awesome.
and stuff. It was a huge honor for me. I love that music. I love Eric Murillo. Rest in peace.
Yes.
Huge shout out to Eric Murillo, that whole recording company, all the artists that are making
Real to
like,
real, baby.
real to real,
Yeah.
all the independent artists, all the different styles of music out there that make life worth living.
Come on.
Exactly.
Happy music.
We needed a little of that positivity with
Come
all the
on.
negativity.
We needed that. That brought the energy.
Yeah,
that brought it
'Cause
way up.
it's so, I mean,
Man.
right now, I mean, it seemed like we were, but we just pulling from so many different ways in our minds because all of us is upset about it. You
Of
know,
course.
just to think that you drop your child off, man, and then you
I can't even
find
talk
out
about it. They were starting from the age of 8 to 10.
It's
Are you
brutal.
serious?
It's brutal.
How evil,
Evil.
and that's an evil spirit. That was
It's
an evil
definitely-
spirit that got into him, and it wouldn't stop. And you know that's what happens. We don't fight against flesh and blood, but against principalities and wickedness in high places. So that was an evil spirit.
I hear you on that. And let me just say,
know.
too, guys, if you're getting tips by people that you feel might be a little, call it in.
Yeah.
Call the cops. Don't be afraid.
Don't
it's
ignore it.
okay.
Don't
Don't
ignore
ignore
it.
it because people have the potential to do these things. Kiana, want to give a shout out?
Yeah. Shout out to all those families out there. This is a hard time for you, and you will get through it. Just give thanks to God, and your children are in heaven with Him, playing with angels. So it's not okay that this happened to him, but it will be okay.
Amen,
right, I
Kiana.
love it, yes.
We love you, Orlando. Thank you for being with us. Peace on the Streets. Tune in every Wednesday from 9 to 12 a.m. Eastern Time. WOKBradio.com. Your 4-time Stellar Award winners.
Yeah.
Buenas noches, Orlando.
Maybe I want to ask you, what is it? Yeah, that little whistle you did. If they're a little,
If they're a little,
they're a little cuckoo.
Hello.
a little, you know.
Write it out, man. Write it out. Let's get out of here, you guys.
We love you, WOKB.